Okay, we're live.
Alright, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the night, and what a way to close off. My goodness, I'm really excited about this match. Aisu versus Megurokki. This is going to be a battle for the ages right now. Are you excited, Morning P? Because I'm excited.
I am so excited.
You sound it. But yeah, I know it's been a long night. Thank you guys for staying with us. It will all be worth it. It's just from this match alone, just like if these warm-ups are any indication, this is going to be some top level play. These are very conceivably two of the top contenders for TTO V's champion, in my opinion. Like, these guys have got what it takes.
This is just going to be a top tier match here. This honestly could be the grand finals right here. Like, either of these players is capable of making it all the way through the losers bracket again, and the other player is capable of making it all the way through the winners bracket. So just take it all in, because this is as good as it gets right here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just unfortunate that they had to play each other so early in the matchup. I mean, oh goodness, that was a quick game. But I mean, it's just unfortunate. One of them has to go to the losers bracket, and from the looks of the losers bracket right now, there's gonna be some awesome matches there as well. But naturally, there's only gonna be one person to come out on. Got a lot of talented players in the losers bracket already.
So the score is 2-0 Aisu, right?
Yeah, 2-0 Aisu.
Okay.
So it was okay. So 2 warm-ups. This is an actual now. Okay, so it's Aisu score -2. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. This is okay.
I think that that both of them won one warm up.
Oh, both of them won one warm-up.
Yeah, and then they played 2 actual games. I think.
Okay. All right, Megurokki wins the first one. Honestly, they were just going way too for me to even say anything about it before it was already over. At the top level, it gets really difficult like this. I mean, they probably know things that I don't even know what they're doing. So we're gonna try our best, naturally though. Yes, okay, so the score is 2-1. Wait, did they already start playing before we even...
They must have.
Okay, alright, so it's 2-1 for who though?
Aisu is 2.
Alright, we'll sort that out afterwards, but that was a nice cancel ice T-spin single, nice foresight for the T-spin double after his T-spin double. Okay, Aisu is kind of like trying to survive Megurokki's garbage. You can see when he's being pressured when he opts to do doubles and stuff, because Aisu is a very efficient and clean player. He doesn't waste his lines. He's going to try to send as much as he can. Megurokki is the same way, as you guys saw in his previous matchups against Johnny, against Firestorm. He's a relentless APM monster.
And
we'll see who comes out on top. I mean, this game could go to either one of these players. Okay, both starting with
TKIs.
It's interesting that Aisu didn't start PCs, because I think traditionally that has been his go-to opener, but I do think that he's making adjustments just in accordance with the fact that he's playing Megurokki.
Really?
And like we said earlier, PCs are very dangerous to send to PM, especially one as quick as Megurokki. You can see it now, like even though Aisu sent his fair bit of lines, Megurokki was still able to overwhelm him by almost double of what Aisu sent. It looked a lot like Isu's stack was also pretty messy. Seems to me as though he might be canceling a little too prematurely, or maybe he might be canceling too little and he's messing up his own field a little bit. Could also be an indication that he's struggling to keep up. Naturally, some adjustments are going to take place. Very nice by Isu taking that. Megurokki misdropped the L piece he was going to make a T-spin single or a T-spin double into. I'm not sure if he had the time to do either, to be honest, or whether he had the items to get out of that. But well done by Isu in that case.
Yeah. Isu was able to take a game with a perfect clear start. Let's see if that encourages him to do that in future games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's going for it again.
Okay. He's going to go for another. Okay, he doesn't have time for another one, but see, like I said, it's 11 seconds in this round, mainly as a result of that PC that was sent by Isu, and also from the initial T-spin doubles that megurokki has sent over. We see Isu compromising the T-spin double there in place of surviving. These are some of the decision making that you have to make at a moment's notice at a level like this, because a moment's notice literally means death. You have to be able to distinguish what's a good choice and what would be a bad one.
And Isu takes that game, making the score 4-2, but it's very close because this is just the beginning of the match right here, so it can go either way.
I will say though that both of these players play the same kind of style, or at least they use the same tools, but in very different ways. It's very interesting to see.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but like they're naturally both APM heavy players, but the way that they approach is very different. Megurokki, being the faster player, I think gets a little more hyper aggressive. Relies very heavily on static T-spin doubles. Just any variation of them that he can find for sure.
We have a
Neither of these players really too heavy on the combo game. They're trying to downstack out of some. Oh, that was an excellent downstack by Isu. That was his entire field. Megurokki's stack is looking a little grim. Nice little downstack there. That was what I was talking about earlier. Making every line count, or everything that they clear count. Making sure that they all send something. Oh no. Yeah, Megurokki made a compromise with his stack, thinking that he'd get the right pieces, but he didn't look over the queue, and he suffered for that.
And Isu takes another game.
Pretty close so far. It's 5-2 for Isu, right?
Uh-huh.
Or is it 6-2 now?
No, it's 5.
Okay, it's 5-2.
Isu going for another
PC
perfect
open
clear
again
start.
by Isu. Nice quick T-spin double. Megurokki with a slight misdrop there, but he's able, or not capitalize, he's able to get out of it quick. Okay, cleared through a little bit to get to build a T-spin double. Isu also building a T-spin double. Okay, that's nice vision by Isu, but repeatedly I'm seeing Isu bail on T-spin doubles just because Megurokki's incoming lines is just too much for him to survive and wait for the T-piece.
Oh, and that's just so important for Megurokki to keep up the pressure, because if he doesn't, then
this
Isu
is the dilemma. This is the dilemma of high APM players like Megurokki. I think he's taking risks, and he's also misdropping too much. And this is the dilemma you have to face. If you're sending a lot, then you have to be perfect, or you have to make the right decisions at every turn when you make your when you conduct misdrop management. Because as we saw from the last couple games, Megurokki has lost to his misdrops, and he hasn't been able to fix them appropriately. Isuke here has a misdrop as well, and it might cost him as well. That's the thing. You have to be very efficient with the way that you fix your misdrops. Otherwise, that could mean death. A 5-second lag in what you're doing on your field trying to fix that misdrop is already enough for them to send a full field of garbage over to you. That's how much APM these guys are consuming.
Let me think about that. So in 5 seconds, let's say they have 120 APM. So then 5 seconds, 1/12 of that would be 10. They would send 10 lines in 5 seconds, I think.
It's incredible. It's just incredible. I mean, that's 2 TSDs on average every 5 seconds. It looks like Megurokki was able to overwhelm Aisu. This has largely been a back and forth between the two. I think it's largely whether or not they can capitalize on opponents or their opponents' misdrops. And then from then on, it's largely a back-to-back game between the two, and whether or not the player who is the aggressor is able to send enough to top them out, or if the player who is defending and canceling and blocking is able to clinch out until the very end.
We have Megurokki at the bottom of the field here. I'm not sure quite what he was doing there. He did a down stack in a weird way. No other way to really describe that. Being pushed up, but I2 is as well. They're both accepting each other's garbage. Neither one of them really blocking. And
wow. This is insane for me because, oh my god. I'm blown away because in that game there were instances where Aisu paused to accept garbage, to wait for Megurokki to send something over. And there has been speculation about whether or not Megurokki actually screen watches. I think his screen watching is very situational. I don't know about Aisu though, but he does seem more meticulous with the choices he makes, especially since a lot of the decisions he makes revolves around his opponent's mistakes or what they're doing. He adjusts accordingly, and I think that's going to be one of the determining factors to who's going to win this game.
Definitely. And we're seeing these players be punished, whether it's screen watching or not. We're watching these players be punished when they're willing to accept lines.
Oh goodness, Megurokki.
Oh.
He has the right pieces for it, but is his combo big enough to be able to cancel through it? It is, but he's still in a bit of a pickle, and he covered up his next garbage hole, so he wasn't able to stack through that. That was the last one preventing him to get to the right side where his Tetris was, and that's unfortunate because it cost him the game.
That was just a split second that changed everything there.
Sure, yeah. There's a lot of back and forth. This is the normal progression of high APM players in their matches. Like, very quick, or they could last conceivably forever, assuming none of them make mistakes. But yeah, it's very clear that they both want this very much, just based on the compromises they're making in their stats. Oh. Megurokki's pushed to the top. He does a T-spin single to try to like edge out a little bit. Cleared through to his stack. Oh man, that's not a decision I would make. It's very risky, but that's the kind of hyper-aggressive style that Megurokki plays on.
Jeez, they're playing so quickly. Yeah, and no
sure,
misdrops either. They're this is just very clean.
So clean. Look at all this back to back. Okay. They're able to like manage their next holes very well as well. Oh my goodness, nice survival skills by Megurokki.
I'm surprised he survived that, because nice usually when the IP spawns in the well, that means you're dead.
Yeah, Aisu able to find T-spin single at the top of the field to be able to cancel incoming garbage. Okay, nice little short combo. He's going to meet, yep, suspected that T-spin double. Misdrop by Aisu, let's see if this cost him. He's at the top right now. Does he have enough to clear through all his garbage? I don't think so.
Timing his
This all
defense
depends
very
on whether
nicely
he
there.
has the right pieces. He has to compromise a lot here. Megurokki making a lot of misdrops over there. That's going to give Aisu a lot of time to get out, and he does.
And he made it
Is
out.
this going to be a reverse spike? And oh my
Like,
goodness.
I can't
That's
believe
really
it ended that way.
unfortunate. Megurokki is losing every game because of those misdrops that he's doing. Now, such consistent play by Aisu. Wow, this is
that was clutch.
Yeah, this is not how I expected it to go. I mean, 3 win streak by Aisu so far. But the score isn't indicative of the gameplay. This is just masterful play. Okay, misdrop by Aisu. Let's see how he fixes it. Okay. Megurokki on the attack. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. Aisu proving time and time again, though, that he's capable of getting back to the bottom, especially since a lot of the garbage being back and forth between these players are very clean, as we saw from there. Aisu made a misdrop, but it looks like Megurokki topped out before then. I don't know what happened there. I didn't see. My goodness.
Kaifix says Aisu lost to who? Aisu didn't lose to anyone yet. This is in the winners bracket. Oh.
Yeah, this is the first.
Oh, whoops.
Guys, this is the first round of playoffs.
Oh, they're confused
insane.
because of the label. It says a round of 16 losers, but actually this is a round of 16 winners. There. That should unconfuse you.
It's all good. Oh my god. Okay, that misdrop's gonna cost. Megurokki still sending over a lot of, just in case Aisu still finds a way to get out. You can never be too sure about these things.
There's no such thing as overkill.
Oh man, let's see if Megurokki can turn the tides and issue a comeback here. I mean, this has been a spectacular match so far, but it has been very one-sided, just based on the win streak that Aisu was coasting off of earlier. And I do think this has traditionally been the case. How good and Megurokki is, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I think
2 misdrops on top of each other. A lot of misdrops on top of those misdrops. Oh.
Megurokki playing way too friendly to Aisu. I think he feels the pressure for sure. I mean, all those misdrops I'm seeing from him are just heartbreaking, given how good of a player he can be. I think if he just slowed down a little bit, I think he's feeling a lot of pressure to constantly send lines, and it's just that's what's costing him everything. Yep, another misdrop there. Goodness.
Aisu opting for a J-piece T-spin transfer.
Oh, misdrop by Aisu. Let's see if Megurokki can capitalize. I think that was a mini 4-wide on the side. Might be a changing of tactics by Megurokki, adjusting a little bit. Okay, stack getting a little wonky on Megurokki. Aisu's definitely looking a lot more clean. Okay, there we go. Making T-spin doubles, adding the pressure onto Aisu. Aisu's still able to make it out.
Yeah.
What is this monster? Oh my god! Okay, thank you!
That was really close.
Aisu is out of his mind right now. Megurokki was finally able to send enough back-to-back spikes to be able to top him. Now Aisu lost. I mean, Aisu ran out of options in terms of canceling. He didn't have an eyepiece for the right side there to be able to clear through the rest of his garbage. Okay, PC opening again. Megurokki going with the classic back-to-back T-spin doubles. I'm surprised he didn't just accept the PC, because I don't know, maybe it is that he isn't screen watching, and that's largely what's separating these two in terms of the score. But it looks like Megurokki is making a comeback.
Yeah, just 5 games left and then they're tied.
Yeah, for sure. It does look pretty grim right now. It's 13-7. The scoreboard is accurate, from what I understand.
No, I2 won 2 warm-up games. I think.
Okay, so it would be 11
Wait,
to 7.
wait, no. Each of them won 1 warm-up game, so it's 12-6.
Okay, 12-6 right now. Okay. Still doable in my opinion. I believe.
Gotta believe.
Okay, lots of back-to-back pressure from Isu-K again. It seems to me as though, like, Megurokki feels pressured at all times to, again, just play as fast as he can. He's at the bottom of the field. See what he does with this. Misdrop with the O piece. Again, those misdrops are costing him. Converts it into T-spin double. Okay, Isu then expending some of his resources to cancel through that. Okay, does he have the right pieces to get through all of this? Oh my god, that was brilliant. Okay, he purposely made like a S piece overhang just so that or some kind of overhang just so he can get that S piece in and cancel out just enough to survive. Amazing foresight there. Megurokki is still on the attack though, as we can see. Sends a T-spin single. Okay, a T-spin single from Isu as well. Both of them are in relatively good position. It's anyone's game now, but Megurokki is getting pushed to the top. Clears through all of that. Could be a reverse spike. Oh. No, the teeter-tottering between these two is amazing.
I2 gets some
I think
lucky
in the last
garbage
like 20 seconds, like both of them have reached the top of the field, went back down, went back up, and then just, I don't know, went for a joyride and then went back down. Just taking in the scenes, you know? It's like they're going on a hike and they're at the top of the mountain. All right, this is good enough. Time to go back down. It's their daily exercise right here.
It's I like to call that roller coaster garbage. Where it's like whoa, and it's going up and down. You know.
Yeah, that's a good analogy for sure. Especially with these two, like this is some volatile garbage and some look at that mega 224 line sense. Isu able to cancel out through that naturally because he was being pressured pretty much the entire game. Even though he was sending pressure of his own, there's a big line discrepancy, but still able to clinch out the victory.
I calculated it. Megurokki had 95 APM at that game.
90 APM, wow.
95.
Oh my goodness. I'm not sure about that. I feel like Megurokki is making some interesting decisions, maybe not optimal. Especially that, he needs an eyepiece. Okay, he has it. Okay, Isu with the... Okay, he misdrops, but he fixes it through. Okay, nice little small spike by Megurokki, mixing it up with combos because he knows that Isu is very good at down stacking. He wants to mix up the garbage so that he doesn't have so much freedom. Okay, he did a T-spin single there. That just like, confirms my theory. Okay, misdrop by Isu. Let's see if he can get down. Eyepiece, okay. Has the eyepiece from. There's a lot of compromises. It just goes to show these guys have pushed the game to its limits. How much they're sending to each other. Isu kind of stumbled with that eyepiece there. It might cost him if he can't get another eyepiece. Oh, he does.
Got that eyepiece.
What is this parody?
That's ridiculous.
This is These guys are on another level, guys. Okay. Megurokki on the offensive again. Aisu, okay, taking a little bit to get, but he was able to do it. Megurokki in a bit of a pickle himself now. Okay, both are in decent positions, except for that misdrop. That might cost him if he doesn't get that eyepiece fast enough. Lots of pressure being tossed around. Okay, very nice. Very nice down stacking. It seems to me like Megurokki value in doubles he does Tetrises, which is an indicative of he's always looking for efficient moves over just being fast. He's trying to make every move count. He knows that if he doesn't, then it's game over. Aisu will capitalize in some way. Just look at how much garbage that they're sending each other, and it's hurry up garbage. They're still sending back to back, guys. All right.
Oh.
Aisu makes a misdrop with the O piece there. He tried to skim a little bit, but oh man.
Tied at 180 lines.
Yeah. For the most part, these guys are playing perfectly. That even then, their misdrop is so good. It's what we were referring to before with the Junba, Vince, Johnny, or not so much Johnny in terms of like what I'm referring to, but they're able to turn misdrops into attacks. That's what you need at the top level. Okay, very nice. Megurokki managed to get a little bit of a mess over to side, but largely it is going to be a lot of just clean garbage being tossed and turned between the two. A lot of back-to-backs, as we can see. There was maybe a triple in. No, that was probably a T-spin single from the 3 lines that Aisu was sent.
Oh, that's an eye misdrop there.
Oh goodness. Yep, and that cost him as well. Like Megurokki's making his comeback in strides, especially just given the line counts. It looks like he's definitely coming into his own. He was making a lot of misdrops. He's finally adjusted. Got a 2-game win streak right now. 13-8, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything can happen, guys.
Aisu making a cool shape.
I guess there was no other option
JP.
for him to use those 2 IPs. It's unfortunate. Oh, this. Okay. Okay, he canceled out at the right time. Very nice by Megurokki. Pushed Aisu all the way to the top. Okay, Aisu timed that to cancel it out, but I think he missed. And he still received the garbage.
We're seeing a comeback here.
Yeah. 13-9 now. 3-game win streak. Oh, Megu had 2 attacks. Okay, so the second one must have been Tetris or a T-spin double. Okay, more back-to-back tossing and turning from both of them. Megu being pushed to the top, able to convert it into a couple back-to-back Tetrises and T-spin doubles. There's a small little combo there. We can kind of see that on Aisu's field. He wasn't able to cancel through that, so it looks a little bit of a mess. Doesn't look like anything he can't handle, though, if this match was any indication.
Megurokki just sending here, trying to top Aisu at, but Aisu down stacks very quickly.
For sure.
Then we have Aisu still just down stacking.
Aisu's been pressured a lot this game. I think like as soon as the other player gets their opponents at the top of their field, or even in like the middle of the field, it does get a little bit into. Oh, that misdrop. Okay, he's able to fix it. He has 2 T pieces to get him out of that situation. Yeah, like even like here, this is like the perfect spot to spike. That was a brilliant little
S-spin
S
triple.
prop. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, Megurokki is doing a lot more combos, incorporating a lot more downstairs from his T-spin doubles or Tetris. See here, like, yeah, exactly. Like the way that he's going about it, I think he's trying to stifle the amount of room that Isu has, just based on messing up his field. Maybe that'll slow Isu down a little bit. I think that's his thinking. Little misdrop there with that piece. Okay.
Hurry up,
Has the
garbage
right
is
pieces
coming.
to get down. It's crazy to me how consistently they're playing this way. It's just insane to me.
This level of consistency
Okay, he doesn't.
is
Okay.
unheard of.
Yeah,
Okay.
Megurokki, there was a little bit of a fix there. He fixed it up, but now, oh, Isu with the misdrop there. I think he meant to clear that with by double rotating it, but I don't think one of the inputs put in.
And the win streak continues.
Yeah, and not only that, but like an excellent fourth win streak. I mean, for the 4-game win streak, he sent 234 lines in that round. This is a APM monster. Both of them are. Okay, I decided not to put that there. He wanted Isu wanted the back-to-back bonus for his follow-up T-spin double. Another T-spin double. Megurokki's field looking a little bit. Oh, and he's still able to pressure out of it though. But he did misdrop. That's not a good position. Okay, he's able to come back down. Yeah, it looks like Megurokki's playing a lot more carefully now. He's reluctant to send any back-to-backs or T-spin doubles, instead opting for T-spin singles in situations where he's in a compromised position. That way he doesn't give Isu too much garbage to work with and send back to him. Kind of see the same theme going with Isu, for example. Instead of trying to crawl back down as quickly as possible, he uses it to cancel and then try to do the same. And then try to crawl back down, I mean.
We have a misdrop on Megurokki's side. He fixes it very quickly. Aitu was not able to capitalize on that. We have both the players near the bottom of the field, but just as I say that, they both send a lot of garbage to each other. And,
for sure.
And they're accepting all of the garbage. They're not blocking. So
yeah, the games are getting a lot more dynamic. They figure out what doesn't, what's safe and what isn't. Nope. Okay. Very nice down stack by Megurokki to avoid getting topped out there.
Austin Disc says, I think Megu is more stable than before and led to the comeback.
Sure. Oh, Isu's looking... Does he have the right pieces, though? No, he doesn't. Yeah. I was looking a little wonky. I already knew something was... Didn't skim down with one of those pieces. I think he knew he didn't have the right sequence of pieces to be able to clear through that. I think what he wanted was a combo, and he realized too late that he didn't have what he needed, and that's what cost him the round. It's a 5-game win streak now. Oh, uh-oh. Misdrop by Isu. Let's see how he converts.
And Megurokki is punishing that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest, but I don't think there was enough time given, or enough time for Megurokki to capitalize too much on it. But Isu is on the defensive now, as we can see. Megurokki sending a cluster of back-to-back garbage over. Megurokki did block his whole, so he was able to clear through it. He got through it. Back at the bottom. More back-to-backs. Nice foresight by Megurokki to see that T-spin double on the left side.
Incredible.
There's a lot of back and forth this round. Back at the bottom. I think they're both playing very solid now, and certainly see he just given the past 5 games that he's won, he's definitely solidified his stacking or his misdrop problem. Definitely adjusting very well. Aisu getting pushed at every turn, but he's living.
Honestly, this regardless of which way this match goes, these 2 players have played so well that I'm pretty satisfied with the gameplay that they've brought to the table here. There's
for sure. I mean, no matter who comes out of this, they're both winners. These are 2 people that just deserve the title. 170 lines sent in 1 minute and 48. That APM though, like he's really using that to his advantage to overwhelm Aisu. It looks like Aisu is always on the defensive, but he's like just on the cusp. This has been a theme though throughout the match, as Megurokki I think sends more APM, even though Aisu is a APM monster on his own. Just goes to show like the level these guys play at, and even among APM monsters, Megurokki is a monster. Look at that! Oh no, it looks like Aisu's crumbling.
And he tied it up. He won 7 games in a row before game point.
Oh my goodness! Wow, who doubted Megurokki? Ladies and gentlemen, he just proved all of you. No matter what happens, this is the game of round 1 playoffs. Okay, misdrop by Megurokki. Let's see. Okay, he fixed it up. Okay, both in excellent positions to spike. These are excellent fields. That's like these are like perfect fields to do back-to-backs and even convert into a short little combo afterwards as well, just a mix-up.
Oh no, that's a misdrop from Aisu.
Hmm.
And the win streak continues. It's game point now. Let's see if Aisu is able to.
8-game win streak. Is Megurokki gonna take it? It's 14-13 right now, right? And Megurokki just needs 1 more game to finish it off.
Let's see if Aisu can push this past 15 though.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Traditionally, the last game is the toughest to close out, especially against a player like Aisu. But if the last 8 games are any indication, Megurokki is playing spectacularly.
He must have figured out Aitsu's weakness, and he's been exploiting it. Aisu has not been able to.
Yeah. I do think that like the misdrops were definitely a factor in stifling the ability for Megurokki to convert and go with his typical overwhelming APM strategy.
So once he got over that,
and a misdrop by Aisu, this could be it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, he has the eyepiece. Okay, Megurokki, yeah, like he's incorporating those combos very well. This could be it. Okay, he has the eyepiece.
This is very close.
Anybody's game, still, despite that 8-game win streak. Although Aisu is making a lot of misdrops. Does he have the eyepiece? Okay, he timed that eyepiece, or he timed that Tetris a little bit. He's on the offensive right now in a lot of ways. Just like given his stack, look at the stack that he's given. That's not garbage holes that you want, especially when you're facing someone who's sending you a bunch of APM. Oh, Aisu, that's it. Oh my goodness. Wow.
That's a 9-game win streak.
Oh my god. 9-game win streak. Ladies and gentlemen,
Dude, Ice is gonna have flashbacks of this game in his dreams tonight. That was insane.
So, wow. Let's take a look at the bracket.